Greetings and welcome once again to Roman of the Empire. I am your host, Roman. Tonight we are talking about the theater. What is the state of the theater? Well, it's largely not good, but we're going to be talking about those few gems that managed to squeeze through from 2020 to 2026. I've asked our good friend Pops to come along for this. Apparently, I'm stepping into his territory here because he's doing the good things as well. But you know what? Between us, we might come up with at least 7 items. So I'm looking forward to all of those. I kid, I joke. Am I? So anyway, we're going to be looking at, like I said, the good things, the good movies from 2020 to 2026. Dempsey is out tonight, not feeling well. Mando is, I believe, somewhere setting something ablaze. Maybe. So it is just us tonight, and we will roll through this thing. So for you folks who are watching now, please let your friends know that we are on, as we have been for the last 4 years, Thursday at 5 Standard Time, Pacific Standard Time, not just Standard Time. I don't even know what Standard Time is. It's what is daylight savings time? Time is a construct. No, I haven't been drinking. It's just been a bad week. So we will say hello to everyone, talk to Jan chat, and then dive into our topic this week, which I think is going to be entertaining. And I'm looking forward to hearing some of the movies, because we do discoveries on this show that we wouldn't necessarily hear about otherwise. So here we go. Do you have the consumption, son? Were you taking a marijuana? What's going on down there? He has no idea I'm talking to him.
I had food stuck in my teeth. And I inhaled it.
That's great, Sam. That's fucking fantastic. He is my partner on this channel. He is my wingman. He once stopped me from carpet bombing Hollywood because why bother? He is my good friend, Shield Wall of Dragons. Welcome back, sir. How are you this week?
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy to be here on this great panel, talking about all the great, awesome movies that came out in 2020 and 2026. There were a few in there. It wasn't all bad, but there was it's a lot slimmer pickings than in some other time periods. But yeah, we'll go through all that, and there were some good ones. You know, wasn't all too terrible. But yeah, happy to be here with this awesome panel, and I hope you get over your parvo, Sammy.
Thank you.
Parvo?
It's actually pica. I swallowed a penny.
Yeah.
That should have been as funny as it was, but you know,
it's all in the delivery.
It is. It's freaking hilarious. Ollie, he is the nemesis of the Dark Knight, the scourge of scourge of Gotham. He is Joker voice. All I can think of is like Captain Parvo is like
Captain Parvo.
the series.
Parvo is also a town in Italy where I have family members that came from.
Oh.
Sorry, everyone. I got.
All I know is that it's like a disease that dogs can catch.
Yeah.
Dogs. Yeah, that's true. Anyway, is there a Captain Parvo in Arkham with you, Joker? And what did they think of the 2026 movie period? There, did they love it? Did they hate it? What did they think of Barbie? I mean, there's lots of questions.
Barbie, not so much. I mean, Harley and Ivy liked it, but that's about it. What did they have playing on a loop in Arkham? Oh yeah, Batman and Robin playing on a loop at Arkham. So we didn't get to see much.
Ooh, I'm sorry. I'm for a lot of reasons there. That's a lot to endure. Ollie, I'm trying to read this before I read this. Otherwise, I am going to abort this.
It's
like
a trap.
Hollywood ladies, baby. Well, we'll roll with it and see what comes out. He is the man who knows all the things about all the things. He is the Tragic 7B, the unbearable 73, the amazing defenses rating Terminator.
Yeah, don't ask. Just roll
I
with
don't know
it.
what that word is. It hurt me to try to get it out. How are you, Matt?
I'm doing very well. Defenestrating or defenestration is one of my favorite words in the English language. It's literally a word that means like if I've been defenestrated, it means someone threw me out a window. It's actually a word in the English language. How awesome is English? You know?
Well, I'm going to be using that way more now.
Right.
Oh, Lord. He is the meme master of the interwebs, using his power for evil instead of good 167% of the time. He is Jacob Ironside. Welcome back, young sir. How are you this week?
I'm well. I made some devilish memes, and I'm ready to get this going.
Oh, I cannot wait.
Excellent, excellent. Come for the snarkiness, stay for the memes. That's it. Musician, pop culture aficionado, YouTube prostitute, man of the people. He is our friend Sammy 3-Beat. Welcome back, Sammy. Good to have you with us.
Yeah, sorry guys. I just found out I have parvo, and
Yeah. Hey, at least Walker didn't tell you had AIDS.
I didn't hear it was like that old guy from The Simpsons. I didn't hear it from my doctor. I had to hear it from Shield Blow. Oh my God. I'm looking at IMDb is 150 highest rated movies from 2020 to 2026. And within the first 16, they're not, some of these movies aren't even out yet. So number 16 is Supergirl. They have Doomsday on here.
Oh, fuck off. Wow.
Number 31, Star Wars,
Very optimistic.
Mandalorian and Grogu.
They're hoping. They're hoping.
Spider-Man,
my
A Brand
God.
New Day. It was like
Wow.
number 38, Clayface. We all remember how well that did in October.
It did.
No, it doesn't come out yet. It comes out in
Yeah.
October.
Yeah, what the hell?
How can you have rated these things? The live action Moana.
Oh, that.
Oh, that's
What?
guaranteed to be good.
What?
It is. It's guaranteed.
You guys remember the Clayface episode of Batman the Animated Series?
Oh, dude, so
Yes.
good.
Yes.
Which one? They were both good.
Well, it was a two-parter, but
I think
and
it was
one
episode,
he had
yeah.
like the best character theme too.
Oh,
It
so
was
good.
so
What was it?
sad.
Feet of Clay or something?
Yeah,
The one where
Feet of Clay.
Clayface transforms himself into a giant. No, that wrong movie.
No.
Okay,
Yeah.
we'll not talk about that then. Let's say hi
Yeah.
to our chat. There's a lot of folks out there hanging in there. So, I'm sorry. Yeah, yes, in fact, it is a dog disease, Miss Sparkles. But thank
we
you
were
for being with
joking.
us. Or are we? We don't know. Sammy may have the parvo. Cannoli says much. Cannoli.
Holy shit.
No.
He's
So
alive.
good to see you out
The
there,
legend
dude.
is alive. He's still out there.
He's still out there. And speaking of which, it is Stephen Ransom. Hello, Stephen. Good
Hey,
to see
Stephen.
you,
Yes.
buddy. Isn't that
Stephen.
parkour? No, I would pay to see the Parvo parkour. Whatever you would call it. It would be horrible. It would be horrible. But Boosh McFadden. Forgot to give Sammy a shot. That's actually my fault. That is my responsibility.
But we made sure to give him his heartworm medicine.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, but that's easy. Just wrap that in cheese, and he's good. He loves it.
Yeah, but you got to
yeah,
rub
it's-
his
Give him a good
throat to
scratch.
make it go
It is
down.
high.
Give him a
You
good
gotta
scratch
I know,
behind his
rubbing the
ear
throat.
and-
Everybody, that's his favorite part.
Sometimes I roll around and poop.
Frank, Guardians 3. That is an interesting choice. That is an interesting choice, Frank. I can't say it's an awful choice, but it's an interesting choice.
It's not an awful choice, but it's interesting that he says because I like the music, as we have said here numerous times. Jay, James Gunn, yes, we know you've got a vinyl.
Yeah,
Collection.
we understand, but it worked for the Guardians movies
did.
because it was like the first time he did it. And now when he does it in other things, you're like, no.
Yeah,
But then
it
it's all
only
the
really worked in that maybe the first
Babsy.
two.
Hi, Bab.
I know, Babs, we love you. Glad you're feeling better, Babs.
Yes.
So I'm hoping we're actually broadcasting. We're on Facebook, the Facebook, as
I don't see
the
us.
hip people call it.
If I look at the
YouTube and
numbers,
X.
I don't see.
So
us,
yeah, the numbers
it
look
doesn't say X
very
on it.
unreal. Yeah, it doesn't look like we're actually on wherever everything is supposed
You
to
got
be
it
now.
selected on the dashboard, but it's not. It
Hold
doesn't
on.
look like it's actually connected.
Let me check it.
Hopefully,
I've been looking at it. I haven't seen it yet. So
Okay,
but then my
hopefully
X
it's
is
going to do.
Oh,
It's
it
going to
says you're
do.
live,
You can,
though.
does it? Okay.
Yeah,
Well,
but I
well,
just don't.
we'll see
Oh,
what
yeah, I
happens.
see. Yes,
Yeah.
there's my
Okay.
ugly mug.
Okay.
And also, we do have a poll running tonight. Before we dive too far into
On the
this,
poll, what? Who's
is there
on the poll?
is there a favorite movie you have from 2020 to 26? And these are your options: Barbie, Oppenheimer, Top Gun Maverick, and They Hate Us and Want Us to Die, which is currently in first place at 50%. So I'm expecting They Hate Us and Want Us to Die to take the evening, but we'll see. We'll see where this ends up. We'll go. So we have nothing crazy or special
Hey,
tonight. We can
wait,
just go
what's
actually
that
in order.
sound?
Oh, mother! God,
What is that?
why? Why am I
Just
so
like-
stupid, Jacob? How does it
Just like-
happen?
Doth my
You
ears?
just go with it. You just go with it.
And where do the
You hear
sounds
say,
come
"What's
from?
that sound?" Oh, it's
What is
glorious.
that?
It's angels singing.
What does that sound?
Heavenly shades of memes are falling. It's in time.
It is the meme time brought to you by our good friend Jacob Ironside. What happened? What happened? Did you have the parvo again? What's going on? I totally spaced out. I came back and I don't know what happened.
God, I love when I get Joker.
Long time since
Matt,
before.
mute yourself. Matt, mute.
But I have an orientation.
Yeah, we'll talk later.
Matt, mute.
Okay.
Something's happening.
Sorry, guys.
Could be.
This nurse
Yeah,
is a friend
this
of mine.
is everybody's favorite part of the show, Bab. And
Yes,
with Bob.
Yes.
Okay, that's a lot. That's a lot going on there, Frank. Oh yeah, Jacob. I didn't even do drugs today, guys. This is just straight up normal me. I need to apparently do one or
Fundraiser for Roman's drugs. Fundraiser for Roman's drugs.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Great. Oh boy.
Wow.
Mando back there.
Yeah, that's Mando.
Me and Mando.
Yep.
Oh,
Somebody's like,
fucking
"Are we in
gold.
space?"
And that cat looks just like you, JV. Just like you.
I was gonna say this is probably the exact face I would make if I was in space.
Wow.
Oh my god. I know that's the face I make when I drive, so it's the same face. It works.
You got the chin too. Wow.
That's a lot of chin. There's a lot of chin there. That's a lot of chin. That's hilarious, Jacob. Why are you texting me right now, Wendy? You know I do a fucking show on Wednesday.
My dad did that to me last Saturday.
Your schedule.
My dad did that to me last Saturday. He's like, calls me. He's like, I'm just about to go live. He's like, what are you doing right now? I was like,
The same thing we
like
do.
what's
every night.
going on? He's like, I thought you had a show. I was like, yeah, I'm trying to fucking do it. What do you need?
Literally trying to get on right now.
He's like, call me when you're done.
Oh, you know what, Steven? This was what Dempsey was gonna talk about. So he liked it. I don't know what it is. I neither know what K-pop. I know what a Demon Hunter is, but I don't know what a K-pop is. So
Korean pop.
but Dempsey liked that too. So
It was good.
It was good.
So anyway, Mando. What I'm thinking right now is, I swear to God, I wish everyone would just shut the fuck up so I can fly this fucking rocket.
Yeah.
Right to that telephone pole over there. Anyway,
No, you're mad
like
because you got to go see the lesbian commander.
I like to think that.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'd like to
And her
think
mo-
that
and her two
Aqua's
moms
Barbie
or
girl
whatever.
is playing.
oh, that's good. That's good. Oh my God! Yeah,
Oh,
that's
this
Wow.
the
good.
movie
Wow.
that came out. Wait, is Sammy a
Roman.
broad or a dude with a ponytail? Wait, Sammy is all the broads. Wait a minute, Sammy's like 3 different broads.
Yes, I look like a thug. That's the
Oh
best.
my God, I'm every girl.
That looks good. That's
Well,
looking good.
I mean, Sammy as Haley Atwell. I mean, I'm just saying would. I'm just saying.
What happened with my nose on the other one? Is that how big her schnoz is? Or?
No, she's just pale, and the lighting.
Oh. Real welcome.
Rio.
Oh, no, nothing is good.
Is she a
Nothing is
child
well.
of
Nothing is
Israel,
going even close to what it's supposed to be. Thank you for asking. We got Jacob down there. Jacob looking good.
I look like de Bergerac in
Yeah. What are you conducting a symphony?
Orchestra there.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
that's fucking hilarious.
that's that fox on the bottom.
Yeah, that's why I would smash Lady Sammy.
Would.
Me too.
Oh, it's too much.
Are we gonna ignore how good Roman looks as
Yeah, dude, what the fuck? Why does every hair work on you?
I know.
Right.
Man,
But
the
look at
young
his
Roman
jawline
hair
and
is way
everything.
better. I like that. I would
Wow.
actually I would give organs to have that hair again.
I mean,
Um,
I think Babs said it best. Sammy, you got a purr in your mouth.
I do.
He looks right there with the sword. He's like the fencing beetle. It's it's pretty
Yeah.
good, Sergeant Pepper. Okay, that's
And Mando looks about how Mando would look when she saw this picture with her arms.
Yes.
folded.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, no, I said, yeah, me with the sword. I look like one of those like theater kids who just like I saw a dude dressed like that, and he was doing like the crystal ball thing that like David Bowie does in Lamp, and it was like that's what you got instead of a personality, huh?
Oh, I thought you were gonna say I saw a guy like that in Detroit dressed like that, and he was doing crystal meth.
I mean, don't rule that out.
I mean, it's not. I mean, you're not wrong.
That's not an impossibility, my friend. I've seen weirder shit.
Oh my God! Again, Jacob. Well done. Oh wow.
Yeah,
That's hot.
You're getting really good at making
Dungeons and
Wow.
Dragons, another movie I completely forgot existed.
I liked it though.
Yeah, that was
Look
a good
at-
one.
Look
I
at
like that
Joker
one.
as the
I look good,
as the
baby.
bard. Yeah.
That's right. I look good on that one.
Roman's got the dreads.
I could pull that off.
Yeah.
Pull that off.
Looks like Sammy when he gets out of the shower in the winter and get back in bed and just wrap the comforter
This
around
is
me.
something that I could actually make it into the picture.
Right.
That's Shield Wall right there.
Yeah.
Oh, you should have changed the name to Shield Wall in Dragons.
Oh.
Ah.
That's why it's not really. Yeah,
Sneaky.
I can't talk about it one way or another. I simply did not see the
It
movie.
was it was way,
It was entertaining.
way better
It was-
than I thought it was going to be.
Yeah.
It was entertaining.
The
Yeah,
graveyard
you know how we
scene
have
was my
the-
favorite.
Everything
you know,
I
we
have
have the
heard.
Wolfen meter the Wolfen meter for the good and bad of a movie. Actually, I guess how bad is a movie is the Wolfen meter. I have a give a fuck meter, and this was not on it. So it's
Yeah,
just-
but
That was a funny
it wound
scene.
up
too,
being-
because
all I'm saying is
they had
that
to ask dead people
Wait, does
some
that
questions
count? Yes.
before they could go back to sleep.
oh
The
yeah,
guy's like,
'cause
hey.
in the,
Hey, you have one more question. Don't leave me like this.
yeah, because in the game,
Yeah,
when you
yeah,
cast the spell "Speak with Dead," you get, I think it's like 5 questions, and then that's it. But-
it was an interactive version. That's interesting.
Yeah.
I knew nothing about that.
But it was funny, and what's his name? God, why is my brain doing this? I just had it in there. The main actor, the Bard guy, Chris Pine. He
Is
was
that Chris
good.
Pine?
Fine.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was good.
Fine.
Whose career has done nothing but excel since the Star Trek movies.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, that's because those movies should.
Chris
have never
Pine has
Hey.
actually had 2 good movies. He was in Hell or High Water, and he was brilliant in that.
Mhm.
That whole movie was good, though. We've talked about that movie. We did
Yeah.
that on the show. That was a great movie. He also did some other movie where he was in the Coast Guard. It was a surprisingly good movie. I don't remember the name of the movie though, so that doesn't help anybody. But it was just a well done movie. So before my son, I forget what he was he was back home from work. He was doing politics stuff, and he was traveling from state to state. And he came home for like a weekend or 3 or 4 days, and that movie happened to come on. The Wonder Woman 84 debuted on HBO, and I'm like, oh, let's watch this.
Oh,
And we started watching it, and he's like,
Ooh.
Dad. Like, what? He's like, this movie's fucking horrible. And I'm like, I know, we're gonna finish it though, because we started it. And he's like, we're gonna spend one of my days watching that. I'm like, I know, you're gonna hate me for this for the rest of your life. And he has,
Probably.
and rightfully so.
I think he was
Yes.
good. He was good in Wonder Woman.
84 was just a bad film.
No, not that one. The original one.
Right.
He should have just died and stayed dead.
yeah.
Oh,
And
yeah.
Is Mando the Northman?
Mando the
man.
Northman and Sammy, you were Anya Taylor-Joy.
Yeah, look at my
But,
I
but
can see
scary
that. Actually, I
eyebrows.
can see that transference in
he
real
didn't
life.
come back. He possessed the
wall.
body of some random dude.
Yeah,
You
Yeah,
got
but,
sloth eyes going.
but still,
Philosopher
they should have left him undisturbed. He should have not come back
Yes, we
Yeah,
all
Wonder
did. We all
Woman.
did. We all did.
and of
84
course
was terrible.
Pedro Pascal.
What-
because
What are-
it cheapens his
what are-
sacrifice
what are-
that he made.
Right.
And
Oh yeah. It's fucking, it's awful.
And,
Um,
and the fact that once that scene is the initial scene is over and you think about it, you're like, did Diana just rape a guy? Yes.
Yes.
Yep.
The
Yes,
answer is
that
yes.
question, yes.
Yes.
I'm going to make
And
Sammy
not only
his
that,
life.
she fought to keep graping the guy.
Right.
I'm gonna choke. Stop. You're killing me.
The Northman, by the way.
The comments are killing me. The Northman, however, was that was a good movie.
Fantastic
That
film.
was a good movie. I love that movie.
I loved
Yeah, I
every
just bought it,
part of this
actually.
movie.
How
I,
good is a Viking?
the guy who directed this, Robert Eggers,
Eggers,
hasn't
man.
done a lot, but everything he's done is very good.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
will say, I thought Nosferatu, which I'm
Loved
not
it.
going to include on this list, it was a bit overblown.
Yeah.
It was kind of a lot. I liked what he did. I just wish he had done less of it. Did that make sense?
Yeah.
I didn't need the final sex scene.
The-
It was like the old guy from
right.
The Simpsons.
Yeah. Oh,
Come
yes,
to me,
Mr.
Smurfs.
Burns.
Come to
Yeah.
my naked, twisted form. Come here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Now,
Yeah, it was-
all
it
right,
was like
sir.
The last
I'll come.
couple days of Hugh Hefner.
one of his early films, The Witch, excellent.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
absolutely.
great movie.
yeah. Weird,
Yeah.
weird, great. That goat was like
yeah, what, the Lighthouse?
killer.
Yes, The Lighthouse, The Northman.
But
Yeah, he
also
hasn't
another
done
thing
a
that
lot.
took me out of Nosferatu is I realized that everybody talked about what's his face's performance, and then I just realized he was just doing an impression of Dexter from Dexter's Laboratory.
I can't believe nobody said
the-
anything about Roman being a woman in this one.
Am I a woman?
Yeah.
Wait, am I?
Nicole
oh,
Kidman.
I could be Nicole Kidman. What? What's the problem?
Enough play.
Hey,
Same
still
age.
the hairline works.
I mean,
They were just
Now-
he's just
now-
playing second fiddle to my Anna Taylor-Joy. So.
now I'm just gonna say that in this film, because she's had so many facelifts, there are some scenes when Nicole turns her face and it doesn't quite turn right, and it's just like, ooh, that
And she kind of looks like Leatherface.
little
So-
bit at times.
Ooh, I could
For
be
those
the
of
winner.
you who
Nice.
Eggers is coming out with a film this year called Werewolf. I don't know if it's out already
Yes.
or not.
Yeah.
I don't think it's up.
That film is loosely based on the same underlying mythology of
Yes.
Hamlet, in the sense that
Right.
in Norse mythology, there were berserkers, which were bear
Right.
warriors. There were
Right.
also wolf warriors and
Werewolves, right?
possibly pig warriors. And Amleth was a wolf warrior. That's what his father was training him in when he was young in the hut. You know,
When you say pig, you mean like wild boars, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
there's
Okay.
no
Not,
difference.
not pink Pig, modern day pig.
Yeah.
There's no difference.
Crazy
back
Looks
then.
delicious.
Like
Look at the haunches on him. We can have ham for weeks.
two of their primary gods had like giant wild pigs as servants.
Right.
Yeah.
Like pulling their chariots.
Well, no one
or
wants to
riding
eat a
on them or
raven.
something.
So.
No, they rolled them into battle. Like
Okay.
they were brother and sister
Oh.
goddesses.
All right, Babs, drive safely.
Later,
Yes.
Babs.
I'll
Bye,
try not
Babs.
to say anything too odd while you're driving, because I don't need you swerving around. That's bearing and sugar tits. Wait, what? I'm
think
very
sugar-
confused.
Sugar Tits is like an account. Like a
And
Oh,
Yeah.
I
Eric,
did. I don't know. It could have actually been a
there's a
legit
YouTube
thing.
channel.
All
right. Okay.
nice.
I'm the bad guy. I'm the bad guy. Fine,
Brought
fine
to you
with that.
by Hugo Boss.
Which smell?
That's
Yeah.
which
look at you.
smell
That's
of-
good. That's a solid
Which-
picture.
Which Hugo Boss smelled good in the 90s. I don't need to go to a grocery store and see an old guy who bathed in that down the produce aisle anymore. But ooh.
I've not seen Sisu. I've heard
Oh.
nothing but good
Pop,
things about
Pops
it.
loved it. Pops
I
loved
just
it.
have not made. That's not actually. I don't. It's not that I don't care about that one. I just didn't get there.
Right.
You'll
This
love
one
it.
I enjoyed this movie.
I liked this movie.
It's
I
not-
really did like this movie.
Yeah, I really liked it.
It did exactly what it should have done.
Mhm.
That's how I feel like on a day-to-day basis around here right now.
If
But
you
yeah,
like
it was
Rat,
a.
you like Sisu.
I don't know why they made a part two. I guess just because they could. I don't feel it needed it. It had a nice clean ending. It's like,
Yeah.
you're just
Yeah.
kind of doing the same thing again. Okay. And so part two, I don't care about. I have no desire to see. But part one was really enjoyable. And again, that's just me getting the shit kicked out of me every single week. Fuck.
Amazing.
Oh God. Yep. This fucking thing.
He has a tiny head.
It's perfect. It's perfect.
Did anyone see what he was wearing at the Met Gala, by the way?
No.
I did not. I did
Which
not.
everybody dresses like a horse's ass at the Met Gala, but
Yeah,
you
because
know.
they are horses' ass.
Yeah, they all suck. But he was, I shit you not, like dressed like a leather daddy.
Uh,
Oh, good. Of course he
Gross.
was. Of
And
course
they're
he
like,
was.
is he dressed like a Nazi? I was like, I don't think that's what he's doing.
No. It's like Johnny Cakes from The Sopranos.
Yeah,
yeah, I'd like to see what happens if somebody comes dressed like that SS officer, just strutting down the.
I mean, what's the
having a good
difference?
time at the museum.
His hat was a
yeah,
I
yeah.
swear, really, those are words I don't think I have ever uttered on this show, Miss Sparkles.
And then they had the first. They had the first black trans quadriplegic.
Oh yeah, I saw
That
that,
was-
little creature
was,
get wheeled out.
Come on now, you know that's going to be the next person that plays Stephen Hawking in the new bio.
Yes, in the
Yeah, it
Netflix
could be.
adaptation.
Could be.
Yeah.
Oh, sweet chocolate Jesus.
She's a-
All right, well, let's dive into topic here. Just because we have some time, and I don't think we have that many movies. So, Shield. What I'm just gonna go around in order because, like I said, there's nothing stopping that tonight. So, what movie did you? Which one of the 7 movies did you want to talk about?
I really liked Barbie. I'm just kidding. Although
I
it
was
did
actually
have,
typing that shit in.
it did have
we like.
I
the
was
part
typing
where
that
they
shit
thought
in.
they were doing all this feminist stuff, but Ken actually discovered
Backfired, yeah.
masculinity, and he backfired. And then he comes back, and they start running the whole Barbie land with like and everybody's happy and everything's working. And then Barbie comes back and it's like, I got to snap you out of it. And I was like, it was unintentionally based. So
Yeah, it was.
yeah,
And I
Remember
just
when he
love
got
how many.
nominated for an Oscar?
Yeah. Come on. That
I have
there's
a Barbie
nothing
joke.
Oscar worthy about that movie whatsoever.
No.
Oh wait, maybe because it had Magic Earring Ken. The only reason I know about that is my sister had one, and it was gay.
Oh my God, I forgot about that thing.
Yeah, it
Look
was.
what you did. Now Sammy's Parvo is going to come back.
Why
No,
wasn't
actually,
there ever a
the movie that I do want to talk about is Godzilla -1. That
Oh hell yeah.
movie came out of nowhere,
Oh.
and it was really good. It was a return to form. It wasn't Americanized and have all kinds of stupid crap in it. The only problem
I
I had,
haven't done my share yet, have I? No, I have not, because I'm a fucking idiot.
the only problem I had
Sorry,
with
guys.
the movie is their reasons why like the military couldn't get involved were kind of thin, but it
Okay,
was
I'm gonna play
minor.
the trailer.
And the other thing is that I think spoilers, the main guy should have died.
I agree. Well, the whole thing centered around him, like everybody shaming him because like he was a they could have called this movie "So You're Finally Ready to Be a Kamikaze."
Yeah. But I think that it would have been more impactful if he had done that, because his whole character arc is that he didn't fulfill his mission, and what happens in the beginning of the movie, fear takes over, and then the rest of the movie is him fighting that, the survivor guilt, the PTSD, the whole thing. And also because of the way that he kind of falls into a family, right?
Yeah.
And he needs
and by the way, the girl should have died too. She only got blasted 12 blocks away.
Yeah, I mean, I was kind of okay with that. But yeah, he should have went right in the mouth.
So I got
I thought that's what they were going to do.
Okay. And the preface it is, remember, this is not a Western morality-based film. It's an Eastern morality-based film, right?
Yeah.
So there is karmic balance in the fact that he did not die, but Godzilla didn't die either, right? Remember at the end, Godzilla's going into the ocean.
Well, yeah. Obviously, he wasn't going to kill him.
And then the other thing is, he was willing to engage in the sacrifice. He did not save himself. It was the forgiveness of the other guy, not putting that in there. But our hero was ready to just dive straight in.
This film is phenomenal, absolutely phenomenal.
There's a lot of you're right. There's so many like little things in this movie. Like who would have expected the woman to shove the dude out of the way? Not a Mary Sue moment, but like she loved the guy and she just said self-sacrifice instant and she shoves him, And then
Ginger.
Holy crap!
Yeah. And then the whole thing with probably one of the 10 best chase scenes in the history of movies, when Godzilla is chasing the boat originally. I legit felt a feeling of terror, like this. You're on your little boat, you know what I mean? And all of a sudden, this giant thing is coming after you. You know what I mean? And
I agree, Matt. This was one of the first movies in a while that made me feel something. When they were trying to put that that like balloon belt around him, and the original music started playing.
Yes,
I was like, "Yeah, let's go." You know what I mean? Like I could feel it.
The great thing about this film, I mean, yes, it's a kaiju film, but there is a great human story in this film.
Mm-hmm.
And those are some great points, Matt. I forgot about the guy putting the thing in there. Like basically forgiving him.
Yeah.
Yes.
And it even did an homage to previous kaiju movies where it was kind of a crazy plan how they planned to kill Godzilla with the depth charge thingies and all that,
Oh. She's so cute.
What I liked about it is that it took this topic seriously.
Yes.
This was a grown-ups Godzilla movie.
Yes.
There wasn't anything campy or hokey or unintentionally goofy. It was a straight through just brilliant movie.
Yes.
That hit on so many levels. I mean, I think it was. I heard it described. It's not a. It's a drama movie that happens to have a Godzilla in it.
Right.
Yeah.
Is the way it comes across more, and I liked it very, very much. In the shots,
So no Godzilla double kick.
no Godzuki.
You leave Godzuki alone. He was
I
adorable.
hate
Well,
Godzuki.
the Godzilla universe is big enough to have all sorts of stuff in it, except for some bullshit 1990s American Godzilla.
Oh yeah, that terrible piece of garbage.
But Shield, the moment you were talking about when Godzilla first attacks the city and when she shoves him out of the way, and the blast just takes her away. I remember in the theater, my jaw dropped. I'm like, oh
yeah, dude. I was like,
wow,
wow.
I did not expect
Yeah,
that.
I didn't expect that either. But I liked it, right?
Oh, I loved it. Absolutely loved it.
That's not, and the fact that she was the audience, you thought she was gone.
Right.
If it had been an American movie, she would have pushed him out of the way, and then
She would have beat Godzilla
the monster in the jug.
and done all kinds of stuff or whatever.
Babs just said this is essentially the same thing. I love on this one. Told a remarkably human story that happened to have a properly huge, scary monster.
Right.
And that's
And he had the breath.
Animal Farm. Oh.
He had the breath. He didn't. Stupid American one didn't have the nuclear breath. You got to have that. Godzilla has something about the face that has character to it. You can see it in the eyes. The mouth can move and do things like almost smile, especially like the old rubber suit ones had real character to them.
The best designed Godzilla suits make it look like there's something more than animal intelligence there.
Exactly right.
I had heard, now going back to the Matthew Broderick film, the terrible one. I heard that Toho would, because they hated the film so much, and they asked to get some of the original sound effects and stuff, and Toho was like, no.
Yeah, it didn't sound like Godzilla. It was terrible.
Toho even made fun of it in Godzilla Final Wars.
Right.
Gino attacked Godzilla and got one shot.
Yep. Yeah, they didn't even last like 30 seconds. I don't think. But the other thing that if you've about this is also okay, so the whole Godzilla character comes about. Japan is rebuilding after the devastation of the war, and
so they're at zero.
Right. And the whole theme of Godzilla constantly coming and destroying stuff. Japan has suffered earthquakes, war, heavy devastation, and they always rebuild. Look at 2011 even, and also the Kobe earthquakes.
Right.
Like how much devastation. You can go there now and you'll never know that it happened. In some countries, they haven't rebuilt from like wars in the 1800s.
Yeah.
So
they're resilient.
Right. And it just also these people were defeated in war, but yet these people still have a purpose.
Right.
And you know what I mean? So it just sits on so many different levels. It's so well done. It didn't have a giant, super bloated budget. Now, as Matt brought up, there is a difference in yen and dollars and how much it equates to and whatever, and it goes a little bit farther over there. But I think that they really used a lot of creative.
Oh wow, James!
things.
Wow, that's cool.
Speaking of Godzilla, I have an interview tomorrow with an agent whose father-in-law was in the original Godzilla movies. The agency is connected to Godzilla, Ultraman, etc. And I might
Ultraman.
Oh, buddy,
Nice.
Oh man, good luck. I hope that works out, dude.
Right.
Well, Ultraman once fought a modified Godzilla suit guy. For example. But just one final thing: the naming convention for the movie in Japanese, let's say pop culture or whatever, calling something -1, it means that it involves a crisis beyond all other crises. So, like, obviously, a giant kaiju is beyond all other problems, you know. So.
Right.
Yeah, but it had the original music. It had the
Yes.
sound effects.
Yeah.
Godzilla sounded
Yes.
like Godzilla.
Oh,
And the characters were taking it seriously, and
Yes.
you know, it
It
just
felt like I said.
yeah.
There was nothing about this movie that wasn't a serious movie.
And I kept waiting. Like when you watch an American movie now or a Western movie, you're just waiting. Okay, where's the woke stuff going to be? Where are they going to take
Where's the
dig
gay
at it?
character?
Right.
Where's
Right. Where are they going to take a dig at the dude? He's going to be incompetent or dumb or toxically masculine or something. They'll have something in there. There'll be a girl boss or just some edge to it. And this had none of it.
And
Not anything.
the director for this, Takashi, what the fuck is his last name? Yamaguchi or Yamazawa, whatever. He just done several science fiction and adaptation in the past. He did Parasite Eve, which was pretty good. He did a live action space battleship Yamato, or Star Blazer as it's called here in America, which visually and in terms of the characters was great. The story just was there. But and he did a science fiction film called Returner, which was probably one of my 25 favorite science fiction films of all time. So his work is quality. They got the right guy to do this movie.
yeah. This
Right.
one was.
The other thing I liked is that the plane that he uses to fight Godzilla with is a real prototype plane that the Japanese were working on at the end of the war.
Yep.
It's exactly built like that. It was going to be, like a kind of like a super weapon that was supposed to help, but it never really made it out of the, like, I don't even know if it even flew.
Hey, talk about the plane a little bit more. I'll be back in like 1 second.
Okay.
They're filming the sequel right now, by the way.
Yeah.
Same director.
Yep.
Godzilla
Good.
-0.
I know it does have a bigger budget. I'm hoping that because it has a bigger budget, it doesn't do what certain movies have done in the past, where the first one, because they were on a tight budget, they really had to improvise and
you really had to get creative,
right? And it caused like script not issues, but it caused the script to be tighter and a bunch of other stuff, and the story really flowed. But then once they get a bunch of money and they start doing all the CGI and add stuff in, and it gets bloated and blown out, and everybody kind of gets a big head and gets pretentious. And
if this is still strictly a Japanese production, I don't think that'll happen.
Yeah, I don't think so either. I think it's going to be it's going to be good. It should not suffer from that.
No.
And look at the little off topic, but look at video games. The East is effing killing it right now with games.
Right.
Yep.
Just everything they put out is good.
I mean, look at comics. Manga is destroying the American comic industry.
Yeah. So I think this movie was outstanding. It was great. This would be a movie that I could like watch again if it came on or whatever.
Oh yeah.
Whereas most of the movies I go see, if I go see them in a theater, I see it one time and I'm like, eh.
I
just watched this
14 times.
I just rewatched this the weekend.
And I mean, but it beats the holy crap out of like the Marvels and
that's without question.
The Eternals and all the other.
When is -1 coming out?
0, you mean? -0?
November 3rd, I think.
Whatever the new one is.
Yeah.
November 3rd or 6th, I think. Something like that.
All of this year.
See, that's a sequel I'm actually looking forward to.
Yeah.
Which is, in the modern era, that's a very rare thing. So that was a good choice. That was an excellent choice.
Yeah, sorry.
He
let me go first, so I poached it.
No, we could go on. We could just do
I knew
this
it was going to come up,
and we got quite a bit. Because this is a hard one to beat for me. I know there are others out there.
I think
there's a couple that are going to come close.
Yeah, out of that era.
Just one more
But
little
from-
minus one Godzilla thing. Godzilla films tend to be released in October or November because they like to release them on the anniversary or around the anniversary of the original movie.
Gotcha.
all
I
right.
did recently watch the original movie like a year ago, and it still holds up.
Oh, the old
The
Godzilla?
original 1954 one.
Wow.
Gojira.
Yeah. Yep.
All right. Again, that was a great choice, Shield. Joker, what do you got, bub?
Okay, so 2022, I did a video of my top films in this same time frame, and I was actually on with our good friend Pops, because this film made my list, and this film also made his list, and that was the Menu. The Menu is an absolutely fantastic film. It is.
I have not seen this movie. I have not seen this one.
It is billed. It's billed as a horror film. Doesn't quite follow horror tropes, but like Hobbs and myself, this film kind of flew under the radar. It was.
Oh yeah, I like this.
I saw a review from Critical Drinker about this film, and when Drinker says you might want to watch something, I tend to give it a little more weight to it. I was so pleasantly surprised about this film. For one, the cast is amazing. You've got Anya Taylor-Joy, which there's really not a lot that there's not much that she is in that she's bad at. I mean, she's excellent.
She's probably the best of her class.
Yes, I would definitely say Nicholas Hoult is hilarious. Which he's kind of at the start of the film is like, oh, okay, he's a raging douchebag. Once you get more of the story, Ray Fiennes, it would have been really easy for Ray Fiennes to just overpower every scene. Anya Taylor-Joy holds her own and is every bit his equal in this film. You get a lot of world building right up front, but it's done so smartly because they're going to this exclusive island, this exclusive restaurant for this one-of-a-kind experience. And we as the audience are watching this through the eyes of Anya Taylor-Joy. But the start of the film, you're getting this tour of the island and an explanation of how, yes, chef, you get an explanation of how this kind of world works. And you're meeting these characters along the way. There's a whole lot of character building and world building in the first 20 minutes of this film, where the exposition is done very well to where you don't need an exposition dump. The pacing is great of this film, and with each course, the tension just kind of ramps up and ramps up and ramps up and ramps up. I cannot say enough good things about this film. Out of 5, this is an easy, or I'm sorry, 10. This is like a 9 or a 9.5 out of 10 film.
Isn't that the guy from Stranger Things?
I wouldn't know.
I think so.
You know, the quirky brother, the weird little gay kid.
Right.
I always just assume if they're of that age, they were in Stranger Things.
Probably in Stranger Things.
And Anya, surprisingly, is like just strangely smoking hot. I don't know what.
Yeah, she's not your typical like starlet, but it's her command.
Yes.
Of the screen, you know, she's probably, like I said, she's such a versatile actress where she fits in
very much so.
Yes. You know, but she also does have she does kind of look like a hot Roswell alien. Yeah.
Hot Roswell alien. That is an excellent description of her.
She's like Argentinian or something, right?
No, she's Spanish, and she's I think Spain and British. I think.
Huh.
Either
Spain
way,
and British.
she's ahead of her years in her talent for
Yes,
sure.
very much so. This cannot say enough good. I cannot say enough good things about this film. If you have not seen it, go see watch this film. It is worth every second of it, and it's an amazing film.
Well, I'm
Okay,
gonna
she
check
was
this
born
one
in
out. This one
Miami, but
actually-
she grew up in Buenos Aires. That's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
I mean, that is quite the cast because both she and Nick Holt have had, quite honestly, of this era that we're discussing,
Young actors,
they've
right?
had some of the bigger and better films, which is interesting. We're talking about a very short span here. I guess 6 years.
What year is this movie?
2022.
Okay.
So nice one. Like I said, I haven't seen it yet, but I want to see this one.
Yes.
So good one, dude.
Oh. And just one more thing. John Leguizamo is in this film, and he's playing pretty much what he is now, a deadbeat hack actor. Which really he patterned this role after, if you know Steven Seagal and his public persona of, oh, do you know who I am? You know who I am. You know who I am, kind of thing. Well done. It's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant.
Oh, it's good because if you've seen John Leguizamo on Twitter, then it's the same thing.
Yes.
Good one, dude. Nice choice. Matt, what do you have for us, sir?
Okay, so I had a couple options here, and I was like, do I go with? Because I'm going to go with one or two movies that surprised me with how much I love them. Okay, well, I'm going to go with. Well, we might have time for a second round, so I'm going to go with the one people will probably have seen more. There's an author in C.S. Forrester who wrote a book called The Good Shepherd in 1955, and if you know his work, he also wrote the Horatio Hornblower series. Tom Hanks took that novel and turned it into a movie called Greyhound in 2020. It's a World War II film.
Oh,
about
yes.
the captain of a destroyer. Was it a destroyer?
It was a destroyer escort. Yep.
And he was leading a
not seen this
group of
movie
other
yet.
ships. He was in
It's
command of
really
the-
good.
Yeah.
This you got to watch this.
Yeah, really good movie.
It was amazing. Like, I watched this movie, and Tom Hanks, when he does the right role, is a great actor. But like, even the scenes like you just showed one day we was at the deck looking over, and it was like he had the right facial expressions and all the stuff, supporting stuff, and then the military action was amazing. Like, it wasn't just one sided. There were good guy losses and bad guy losses, and yes, inspired by actual events, because I think the book was inspired by actual events. And I watched this movie. Someone said, "You'll love this, Matt," and I was like, Tom Hanks, hit or miss. But I watched this movie, and I was utterly amazed. Like, it's probably one of my 2 or 3 favorite movies of this decade so far. And it was directed by Aaron Schneider. You may have heard of him from what other films did he do? I think he did a CIA. No, he hasn't done a lot of stuff. He did an episode of Supernatural. I think he did like an episode of. He's not a big time director yet. He's getting there, and most importantly, he's directing the sequel to this, which is coming out based on the captain on another mission, basically. Like this, it has all the right tension points. It builds the characters so you care about the good guy characters, even some of the side characters. There's some little talk between the sailors, and you know what I mean? Like they build it properly, and I mean, I don't know how else to say it. I just love this movie. I felt good watching this film. Yeah, because the Americans did what they did. And I'm not going to spoil the end of the movie, but I love the ending of it. The tension. I love the tension levels. Like when you never know when the battle. Like in real life, if you were in this World War II where the crossings were constantly being sunk by both sides. What was that? Das Boot, like when the Germans were sinking.
Oh yes.
Yeah. And then there was another one like U-751 or something like that. Was that a World War II? I don't remember.
That one was about they captured that sub and got the Enigma machine off.
Oh yeah, never mind that.
Yeah.
But there were a couple of these crossing the ocean movies back then and for World War II that were all, for the most part, but this is the best one. And the special effects was great. They had to have had naval consultants on this. I didn't do a deep dive into it. I may when the second one comes out. I did review this movie on my channel. There was some kind of deep dive into the mission back then, describing the nature of these type of missions, where like even before the U.S. got into the war, the fact that we supplied the British, the Chinese, and the Russians kept them from falling in plus the Russian winter, and the Germans being stupid about that, but kept them alive until eventually we got drawn into it by, Hawaii, Pearl Harbor. I just love this movie. I don't know how else to say it. Yeah, I don't know how many people have seen it. I know you did, Shield, because we talked about it when I did my.
Yeah. It's a good movie, and it was made by Apple TV, so I was surprised.
That's another reason to be surprised about it.
But they did F1 as well, and F1 was a really good movie.
I got to see that still. But this is totally worth seeing. Yeah,
the sequel is not based on a book. Tom Hanks, however, is writing the screenplay, so he got the spirit of it right with the first one. So I think he'll get it right with the second one. So
I think so. The thing that's interesting for you, having not seen the movie, I cannot comment on it. I do find the uniforms interesting though, because we don't use these anymore. I'm not sure when they went out of favor. The all blacks.
I can't answer to any of that sort of stuff. I'm not enough of a uniform like clothing historian.
I'm looking at it. I've never seen that uniform before in anything, not even in a historical film. Usually, so the combination cover he's wearing right now. Normally you wouldn't be wearing that at sea, but two, the black cover on there instead of a white cover. I've never seen that before.
It might not be 100% black. Only because the color palette is in that deep blue.
Well, it's not white, which is what it would normally be. It is only one of two colors in modern Navy. It's either white for your dress uniforms or khaki when you're wearing your.
Yeah, we'd have to get someone who did that sort of research to see.
Yeah, like I said.
Yeah, this takes place in like 43, I think.
I find that interesting.
Yeah,
he doesn't anything I've seen. I've never seen that uniform before. It's fascinating.
Yeah, the battle not the clothing per se.
My son might enjoy this. He's a big World War II fanatic. Oh, the goat is here. Hello, goat. She snuck in. Heading to bed. Well, thank you for stopping by, goat, and happy birthday, by the way. Yes. I wanted to get on the other day. I was not able to. My life is on fire. But I wanted to get in there, and I'm sorry I could not, but I did want to wish you a very happy birthday. Goat, check her out. She has a fine channel, and she's a wonderful human being.
Yes. She's my good buddy.
I've heard they're going to remake Oppenheimer. It's going to be called Hoppingheimer. Okay. That's not quite as funny as the Parvo joke earlier, but it's still really good, Stephen. Thank you for that.
I mean, nothing. I mean, that's going to go into the lore of the show now. Parvo.
That's fucking hilarious.
I'm going to start telling people that I was like, oh, tell us something about yourself that you don't know. So, well, I'm the only human ever get Parvo.
Parvo. Oh. I didn't tell my son about this one. We need to check this one out. Thank you, Matt, for bringing up a movie that I have not seen.
And I do have a more detailed review of it on my channel, which is moribund, but still there.
I'm sure it's still there. I mean, YouTube, I don't think has gone quite salted earth yet, though they are trying. Jacob Ironside, master of the classic film. What do you have there, youngster?
My first one was taken, so Northman.
Yes.
Okay, that's
Yes.
that had to get in here.
I
Because if it didn't,
love this film.
it was going to be the last thing we talked about because there was no way we weren't talking about this. This is probably remember I haven't seen
Viking
all the
vengeance
movies that
movie.
we talked about, but of the movies that we are going to talk about that I've seen, this and the guy.
This movie is so good, and
Roman
again,
has got mute.
this is Robert Eggers.
Yep.
Yep.
This is the story that inspired Hamlet. I mean, Hamlet.
Yes.
So
Hamlet, and it is you want to call it's like scene for scene, but it's very close.
Right.
And Alexander Skarsgård, he is such an interesting actor.
Yes.
He has had quite the career, and he's a bit of a chameleon because he's one of those guys who can kind of play anyone. If you've ever watched the show, Succession on HBO,
Yeah.
which is it's a great series, but he's kind of a billionaire douchebag,
Right.
which is very not what he does here. Where here he's you buy that he's a fucking Viking.
Yeah. And
Um,
he got yoked for this film.
He did, yes.
Yes.
His work. There's on the Blu-ray. There's some
God.
special features, and it covers his workouts getting ready for this.
Mm-hmm.
Holy crap! Because he was also in the Tarzan movie,
Right.
the
With
most
Margot
recent of the
Robbie.
Tarzan movies.
With
Oh, that
Margot
was
Robbie.
terrible. That was a terrible movie.
But it was not a good movie. Not his best work. But
And again,
Okay.
and again, Anya Taylor-Joy is wonderful in this film. I like this film, and again, Eggers, because this film is 10th century Norway, and the way he shoots a film, the very muted colors, it gives this feeling of it's cold. It is cold here, but any scene with like where they're inside and the fires are lighting, it feels warm. So the way he shoots a film is wonderful as well. And this is kind of a theme in all of his films. They're all either black and white or very muted color palettes, which I think is just phenomenal. I just saw this film Sunday, so I rewatched it on Sunday, and I can't. Again, these are just 2022 was a good year for finding these little gem of films. And I remember again, Critical Drinker. The first words out of his mouth for his review of this film was "fuck yes," and I'm like, okay, I'm in. So.
My biggest problem with this film is it didn't have enough black people in it.
Yeah, there wasn't enough black Viking representation.
Right.
I know. Luckily, the Valhalla TV show fixed that.
Right.
Shieldwall loves his black people.
He does. He does.
Yeah.
He loves the blacks.
I love this movie. My only kind of criticism, it's a constructive criticism, not a destructive one. Because I read the source material like over the years, it's from fucking what Denorum. It translates to the deeds of the Danish people or something like that. And it was written in like the 9th century or 10th century, like JB was mentioning. And since I read the whole, and it's a subset of that work, like 6 chapters or whatever it is. And in the middle of the movie, because I kind of knew the story, I wanted to see either more expansion, what was there, or less of it, because I felt they gave it a little short riff. Some of the stuff he was doing in the middle, but like the first third and last third of this movie are great, and just from a constructive point of view, in the middle, it like either I felt it could have been. I could have watched this movie if it was double the length, like I would have no problem watching it personally, but I'm sure there's like an edit of this he has somewhere where like he could add an hour of footage to this if he wanted to,
Release the Eggers cut.
Yeah,
Right.
Oh yeah,
There's a lot of
I'd watch it. You're right. I'd watch it.
Cool little things like we talked about before about the wolf berserkers and Amleth.
Mhm.
Also, if you watch the beginning when they talk about the people of the Rus, that's where Eve of the Dead, the 13th Warrior, also
Right.
took place. Where in real life the Ibn al-Fanad, or I can't remember his name right now.
Yeah, Ibn Elf.
Yeah.
Or,
He went to that area, and that's where he took the customs of the Norse people from and put it in his work that we found in the full version of in the 1920s, that Michael Crichton in part based his Age of the Dead on. I think that might have been a little tribute by Edgar's to that concept by putting, the people of the Rus, and then a lot of the visuals. Some movies like this, like if you watch the TV show Vikings, especially early on, they shy away from saying there's supernatural elements in the show. This movie does not shy away at all.
No.
They reveal it slowly, but clearly this is a fantasy tale from the epic with the fantasy.
The Valkyrie, I love the Valkyrie stuff. The Valkyrie stuff was great.
Yeah.
And someone who doesn't get a lot of credit in this film because his role is so short, Ethan Hawke is wonderful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The magic sword, the whole bit.
He's really good.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh
And
yeah,
William Dafoe
I might actually
as
watch
a Wolfman was great.
the magic sword is a thing.
Mhm.
The Norse really believed in that, and they gave names to certain weapons.
There's
That's
always-
where the whole thing with Tolkien getting the idea for like Glamdring and Orcrist is people would name their swords
Right.
things like Legbiter.
Well, yeah. Well, the lost real world mythology of the Anglo-Saxon people would have been a split off of Norse cult. Like when the like in Germany, the Proto-Germanic tribes, the northern ones went to Scandinavia and became the Vikings, right?
Right.
The western ones became the Angles and Saxons and other Germanic peoples. But the reason we have the Norse lore is because Christian and Christian-aligned scholars wrote it down, right? Because it was an oral culture. They lost almost all of it for England, except for some stuff they found on tombs and whatever. And Tolkien lamented that, which is why he made one of the reasons he made Lord of the Rings. Plus his fascination with making up like 45 different languages.
Right.
Right. Like I'm not going to go. I can nerd out about this for like hours.
Yeah, but no, you're right though. It was like a lot of people think like King Arthur is English. Like it's based off of a French poem,
right?
Like
yeah, sort of, but yeah.
Yeah, kind of. But I'm saying it was like a lot of people think like it's.
You know why that is, right? Is because after 1066, basically the leaders of England spent majority of their time in France.
Yes,
because they ruled both countries.
So there was a Welsh book. I'm going to grossly mispronounce it. I'm apologizing to the Welsh people. It's called something like the Mabinogion or something like that.
Oh man, you're gonna piss off
It's
a lot.
from it's one of the earliest like written things by a Celt, and it contains the earliest legends of King Arthur.
Yeah,
right,
dude. We had this conversation before the show. You got to stop taking shots at the Welsh.
No. Well, I love the Welsh, but
there goes our Welsh audience.
Yeah, but like I said, the Arthurian mythos grew from there to other tales that people told like 200 years later, to like eventually Geoffrey of Monmouth wrote Le Morte d'Arthur, and then from there you get the Frenchization of it, I guess you would say. Tennyson's Idols of the King. If you can enjoy reading like epic poetry, Idols of the King is friggin' amazing. It's
my wife is reading the John Steinbeck version of Arthur now.
Yeah.
So it's similar, it's the same story, just maybe a bit more word friendly if you're not.
Oh, there's so much
feeling
good. Even today, fantasy writers continue writing. Like, what was the book? The Wicked Day was the last one about Merlin. Can't remember her name, but she wrote 4 great Arthurian legend books, fantasy novels. there's so many people. And then like the one T.H. White wrote a sequel in I believe the 20s, which contained The Sword and the Stone, which was a sequel to Le Morte d'Arthur. And then you have that awesome Disney movie, The Sword and the Stone, right? So the Arthurian legends have continued giving us great work for centuries. Even in a great episode of Babylon 5, right? When a guy who thought he was the reincarnation of King Arthur was drawn to fight the shadows, spoilers, I'm not going to go into details, like they always draw on that legend in some capacity. Obviously there's ways that suck, but like it's such a deep, wonderful, mythos, the Arthurian mythos. And obviously going back to this, I wish they do more good movies. There are okay movies.
I wish they would do more good movies. No truer words have and said.
Like there's a movie I love. I believe it's called The Norseman with Lee Majors, and it's not a great movie, but it's a fun action adventure.
Oh, it's the one where they go to America?
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. I remember seeing that.
Olaf's incredible run at the end where he saves them all and fights his way back to the ship. Mm-hmm. And Lee Majors like, Olaf, come, yes, it's not as nowhere near as good as this movie. But that and the 13th Warrior, I wish there was another with Kirk Douglas.
Yeah, it was called The Vikings, I think.
The Viking. The
Vikings. Yeah.
That
was really good.
50s.
There we are. Okay, yeah. Babs is home now. She made it. She fought her way through the traffic. Mm-hmm. Yes, the menu was a fantastic movie.
Yes.
Well, we will get you next time, Bab. Well, maybe not next time, unless you want to be here for Chud. If you want to be here for Chud, Bab, stop down and let me know. Because I know I feel like I still owe you for the keep. So if you want to, you want to jump on,
you definitely do. Hold up for that.
This scene in the ship, I think this is where this scene is, right? If my memory serves.
No, that's the cave.
Are we not in the ship?
No, that's the cave.
The cave.
Is it a cave?
This is where he gets his sword. This is the scene where
I thought that was a ship that was buried.
Nope.
I thought it was a buried ship.
Well, it's the one more like a tomb.
It's a tomb, right? But so they would bury the ship.
It's a ship though.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Just like Sutton Hoo, they had the Anglo-Saxon ship buried under the mound.
Okay.
If you know what that is, and it's had the same kind of helmet, all that. So see, it's got the boar on the front. This is basically the Sutton Hoo helmet that they literally found in Sutton Hoo, England. But that's more Anglo-Saxon than Norse, really. But
so that looks like
there's a lot of overlap also in that, where you can find a sword or a piece of armor, and you can't really say this is Anglo-Saxon or Norse, because they all their equipment was about the same technology and made with the same techniques.
Like I was saying before.
Exactly. Yes, they all have the same root.
Yeah, and in Viking culture with the ship, either they buried you with the ship or they burned you with the ship, depending on which god you followed and all that.
And this reminds me of Conan when he goes into the tomb.
Yes, totally.
Yes.
Crom.
Mm-hmm. Very much so.
Yeah.
Well, Howard was also a fan of Viking culture.
Yes. So. Also, that's not in that tomb. A lot of people think that that's Crom. That's not. It's an Atlantean king.
Right.
That's in that tomb. Yeah.
It's in the movie. It's a loose tie to the concept of that Conan descended from King Cole of Valyria.
Right. Also, in this, this guy here with the head, this dude is doing, I think it's called satyr magic. It's only really women do it. So it's really taboo that he's doing it.
So, and this isn't, okay, I won't go crazy with this, but in Norse culture,
tangent alert.
Two types of magic, let's say, right? And one was considered a women's magic, like you're saying, but the god Odin was a master of it. So, and no one's going to tell Odin what he can and can't do. right? That's like
all I'm saying is that it's not normal for this guy. This guy is an anomaly. Not like
well,
not
he's not.
everybody. Yeah.
He follows Odin. That's what they're telling
Right,
you. He's a follower
right.
of Odin. You know.
And then of course
Like,
you
I
have
know
York.
that's like obviously I'm a nerd for this stuff. I get that. I'm not saying everyone has to be. I'm just trying to provide the why context of a lot of this stuff. You know, like the Berserkers were Odin followers because Odin was literally his name literally means the berserk. That's literally what it translates to. You know, the wolf. I forgot which god did the wolf. Like there's so much of this stuff that like, man. Sometimes I think being in this hospital has done brain damage to me. You know, like not being in this hospital, having been hospitalized for like
For a while, yeah, you've been there for a minute, dude. What a bundle of sticks. Sorry,
I've been.
I couldn't not say it. It was there. It just presented itself. What am I going to do? Leave it there?
Yeah.
But yeah, this
amazing.
was a great choice, Jacob. Like I said, Godzilla and this is so we talked about a handful of movies right now, and the Menu I haven't seen, the Greyhound I have not seen. Where do we start with? Shield?
Godzilla minus one.
Godzilla.
Minus one. Well, actually, technically, we started with Barbie, but
Right.
that was just an interesting kind of thing. That whole
A lot of
That's a
this.
perfect joke.
A lot of this.
A lot of
going on.
that. Yeah, you're right. But as far as the Northman and Godzilla, like I said, those are.
I have a joke. I have a joke, Roman.
Oh no, it's a joke. It's a Jacob joke.
Yeah, it's a joke.
Go for it.
Why wasn't there ever a pregnant Barbie?
Oh, why?
Because Ken came in another box.
Oh,
I got a joke. I got a joke. Does so there this
Well done, Jacob.
person goes and they're gonna buy Barbie, and they're like, but they want to get Ken too, and it's like, if I buy this Barbie, does Barbie come with Ken? And they're like, sometimes, but she always does with G.I. Joe.
One more note about this movie. Like I said, it comes from the deeds of the Danish people. There's an alternative version of Amlet's story in the Icelandic tales if you want to be curious. I mean, some people might be, you know.
Flo. I haven't seen Flo. I can't speak to Flo. And Frank is going. As Frank is off for beer. Okay. But there was a pregnant Barbie. It's true. It's true.
There's been
Doesn't make the joke any less funny,
all
Jake.
kinds of
Right, exactly.
It does. So that leaves us with our good friend Parvo Sammy. What do you have, Sammy? What is your choice?
All right. I think I've mentioned this movie before on here, but I bought this movie the day it came out. It's from Phil Tippett, the legendary artist, effects artist, and it's called Mad God. It took him 30 years to make this. He started in 1990. He finished it in 2021.
I have not heard of this one. I've not even heard of this one.
Heard of it.
And it's an
Sammy pulling it out of his ass, as they say.
It's an all stop motion film that he just funded it himself. I think he did a lot of it in his basement, and it's just awesome. There's no dialogue in the film.
Okay.
And it's just nightmare after nightmare sequence. Like,
oh hey Adam. Hang on just one sec. Adam, talk to Babs about Chud, please. Thank you.
Yes.
You know what?
Again, words I didn't think I'd ever say on this
video.
show.
Yeah, no, it is one giant Tool video.
Yeah,
Right, exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he uses every trick that he has, and a lot of the visuals are kind of. I know my
Here,
wife
I'm gonna let
got
this
up.
run out. I'll be right back, guys. Hopefully they don't.
But it's just a great visual like watch, and it's you know, it's like I know he's talking about like the pain of creation, and you just it's just kind of like a trip through hell, and it's really really cool.
So there's no dialogue at all.
No dialogue, bunch of excellent sound effects, and
Okay,
I guess there's like some animal groans or anything, but yeah, there's no dialogue.
So Sammy, so this would be like watching the animated series Primal. Right?
Yes.
Which,
yeah, no,
which great storytelling, no dialogue.
So is the elevator pitch for this? This is like a Tool video meets Chud meets Wolven.
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
No. Although this was good.
Yeah.
You know, I've never seen anything like it. You know, it's just.
Yeah, I think you brought this up, Don, when we did one of our animation. Like everyone brought up an animated movie.
Yeah, and at the time.
What year was it? Oh, 2021. Okay.
Yep.
Oh, so he's coming off a. Yeah. All right. I bet. Yeah. Pandemic and everything. People.
Well, yeah, but I'm saying he started it in 1990.
Yeah.
You know.
Wow.
So he completely funded it himself. I mean, as we know, like he worked on the Star Wars trilogy, all the RoboCop movies, Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. You know, just so many films that he.
Somehow,
I mean, he was.
This is not the same film. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was. I was like, wow, what a transition.
But yeah, it is.
All right, sorry, I wandered off briefly there.
No
I'm back now. I had to talk to Mr. of the Empire real quick.
Jurassic Park, he you know, RoboCop, so many films that he's worked on, and then you kind of just see all these little tricks that he picked up along the way, and you know, each sequence is something different, and it's not like, oh, there's like stop time. He's walking through it the entire time, and then you kind of get to the end, and you're like, oh, I think I kind of know what he's talking about, but I better watch it again. And yeah, I highly suggest it to everybody who remotely likes animation.
Okay. Wow.
And now, does it have an actual plot, or is it just a bunch of weird stuff strung together?
Oh, there's a plot, but it's very very loose.
So are you saying that you have to like be drunk or high to watch this?
You'll feel like you are.
Okay. Okay, I dig it. Now,
So, but if you actually are, is that a bonus?
Yeah, no, oh, definitely.
Asking for a friend.
It has live action people in it and stuff.
You all hate yourselves out.
Kind of, yeah. I mean,
because obviously that lady's not a puppet.
No, there's people, and actually that was him right there when you go back to that.
Okay, we're in it's like weird 1930s mad scientists get up.
Yeah, he just I mean, there's really no other way to describe it
This
other
is
than
some weird shit, Sammy.
Oh, dude, it's so cool. It's so cool. And you know, every new sequence like tells its own little story. You kind of get the feel of like what's going on there, and yeah, the mad scientist lab is very very upsetting, but super cool. And yeah, then you just kind of realize that it's I think he ends up at the Tower of Babel at the end, and you're like, oh my god. But it's there's a lot left for your own head canon there, but yeah, it's super cool. I had this on. I had a bunch of buddies over playing poker,
drunk,
and I had this just kind of like playing in the background, and by the end of it, like everyone was just like staring at the screen, like, dude, what do you have on? Like, what is this? Yeah, because
it genuinely looks weird as fuck, Sammy.
Oh, it's awesome.
Yeah, I've not heard of it. It looks really bizarre. I dig it. I keep seeing people posting about Euphoria. I don't know what a Euphoria is either.
It's a series.
It's got
Oh, it's a series. Okay.
it's got Zendaya in it, so that tells you everything.
Oh
you
fuck! I hate Zendaya, man.
It also has Sydney Sweeney and her boobs.
Yes.
Oh, all right. Well, okay. I guess that's the balance of the universe.
I don't know. That's not. I've heard and seen enough about this show. That's not enough to get me to watch it.
Okay.
Sorry.
So we pulled out of this and went into Zendaya. That didn't sound right when I said it.
Or
Hey,
did it?
if Zendaya was standing on one side of a teeter-totter and Sweeney jumped on the other side, it would send her into orbit.
Oh, probably.
Truth.
Yes.
It's not balanced at all.
Well, it's, I guess, from a
One's just better than the other.
the beauty versus whatever Zendaya is perspective.
Oh, she's pretty. I just think she's
Pretty
overhyped.
what? Well, she is not an attractive girl. She is as plain as the girl that, gives me the lottery tickets at 7-Eleven. There's nothing, there's just nothing there. I have nothing, not a thing. Nothing.
Oh,
Unlike Anna Taylor-Joy,
I
who
love
looks like a
Brazil
hot
too.
alien. So, like I said, which is, it is what it is.
Yeah, I
This
mean,
looks fucking just weird, Sammy. Good.
yeah, dude.
I'd say good, but I don't know.
All I
Right?
can hear-
I'm
all I
I
can hear
feel
is-
awkward.
Is Tool music playing?
Right.
Yeah,
the
exactly.
entire time I'm watching this.
Yeah, it's fucking metal.
Yeah.
Sammy recommended this video. All right, I'm going to talk about one, and then we're going to go kind of speed round, and we're not going to pull up anything. We're just going to discuss other shit that came out that we thought was all right, because there are some other movies, and I'm not going to talk about Top Gun Maverick right now. Talk about something a little more odd, which I didn't get to pull up in time. There we go. But I do. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you. Goddamn shit, motherfucking retard.
I've never heard of that movie.
I've never heard of that.
I hate it
It
so
got
much.
nominated.
So much.
Well, it's starring
You just-
Zendaya.
I
so
want you to
it's
do
probably
one.
good.
Damn thing. All right. Asteroid City. And
Never
I don't
heard
know if anybody else watched this. But
Oh yeah, this was
it's a
good.
Wes Anderson film. I fucking love
Okay.
it. This is my
Okay.
favorite film by him. And he's done several that I think he does quirky, weird movies. That's kind of his
Yes, he does.
thing.
That is interesting color palette. Like,
Yes.
what filter did he
It
use?
is. It is. You
Is
have
there-
Tom Hanks in here. You've got an alien. What's her name? The girl. Help
Scarlett
me.
Johansson.
Scarlett Johansson. Sorry. Jeffrey Wright. The cast is very lengthy of the Adrian Brody. It is a hoot though. It's got the story within the story stuff. It has a very peculiar ending with a question mark. Oh, hello, Zach. Zach snuck in here while we were talking about
What's
this.
up, Zach?
Always good to have our friend Zach's. Yeah, this, like I said, this is my favorite Wes Anderson movie. The Phoenician Scheme, which he also did a couple of years later, is also very good. Also, weird. This I liked a lot more. The alien scenes in this are absolutely hilarious. They are so peculiar, and just really unique. I can't say this. Is it my favorite movie of this period we're talking about? No, not necessarily, but it's a really, really good movie. And Wes Anderson's one of those directors that not everybody gets to see, will go out to watch anyway. Just my son got interested in him, therefore then I started seeing his movies. I'm like, I actually like him. I didn't know how I would feel about him. The Life Aquatic is also, a really fun movie with Bill Murray. So if you haven't seen it, give it a go. You're going to sit there going, what the fuck am I watching? And that keeps happening, but it's really enjoyable.
Roman gets the crazy eyes all the time.
Oh yeah, I forgot Margot Robbie's in here. There's a lot of people in here. It is a grand cast. Scarlett Johansson, Steve. Oh yeah, I forgot. Steve Carell's in it as the manager of the hotel, and there's like this weird little group of genius teenagers. Jeffrey Goldblum plays the alien. I don't want Bree's doing that. I don't remember Bree being in it, but that doesn't mean anything, of course. These are all the press photos. You're just seeing all the random people who went to go see the red carpet anyway. Oh, hey, Emperor Goodwin popped in. Hello, sir.
What's up?
What they're showing now is kind of the opposite of the Met Gala.
Right.
Yeah, normal people.
Yeah, dressing like people.
You're trying to zip through to get to the movie pictures again. They do love to show pictures of people who I don't care about doing things that I don't care about.
Hey, Roman, if you start off on one and go the opposite direction, it goes
right
into
let me do that. No, I guess it will, won't it? Yeah, let's try that. We're going to try Jacob's the Jacob Ironside method, I believe it's called. There we go. So again, it's a strange movie. And if you like Wes Anderson, then you're probably going to like this. If you don't like Wes Anderson, you're going to hate this. So, but if you've never seen Wes Anderson, this is actually a really good one to start with. So,
okay.
Anyway, said I know not everybody's seen it, but I wanted to give it a shout out because everybody's seen Top Gun Maverick, and like I said, that's a great movie.
It's a fun movie,
especially from this era. Actually, that might have been 2019. That might have been before. No, that was 2020.
No, it was after. Yeah. It was after the pandemic.
Yeah, because all the shit was closed, and
it was
actually crowded
like
theaters
the
again.
First big movie that hit the theater.
It was the only big movie. Yeah, I don't think there's been a movie that's had that kind of audience attendance since then.
Oppenheimer. And
Oppenheimer was probably. I don't think you had the crowded theaters like the packed theaters for Oppenheimer, though. Maybe you did. I know you did for Top Gun. Oppenheimer was wildly successful, which was good. I like the movie. It's not a feel-good movie, but it's a.
My thing about Maverick is, and it made me laugh when I had a friend that said that they loved Top Gun Maverick, but they hated Top Gun, and I'm like, it's the same movie. It's exactly the same film.
No. Maverick is a vastly superior film to Top Gun. I hate Top Gun. Hate with a all caps and an exclamation point. Top Gun.
Because it's gay.
There are unrealistic points in this movie as well, but for different in Maverick, but for different reasons. That character would no longer be in the Navy. There's a lot of things that just couldn't happen. But that's the way these movies.
Oh, you're talking about Maverick? Yeah, he wouldn't be flying around.
As a captain, he would have aged out if he hadn't gotten promoted. You can't just stick around. It doesn't work like that. F1. Did you guys see F1?
I have not, but I heard it's really good.
Yeah, F1 is really good. It's a good one-off though. It doesn't have a lot of rewatch value.
Okay. Because I got film. Amber alert.
Happening?
Amber alert.
Aliens are here.
Matt, not me,
or somebody.
That's not Matt. That's he's muted.
Phone, shut up.
I was muted, guys.
You don't have a fucking tornado.
It's not you, Matt.
No. Amber alert.
I can make that sound if you want.
No, please don't.
Please don't.
Okay, so there's a film that has got some that at least for me is a very watchable film. 2022, Puss in Boots: The Last Wish. This film is near perfect.
That's a good one. That was a good one.
This was.
I did not see. I don't have. I just. It's not in my
okay.
My.
This was a film.
Circle of movies anymore.
This was a film that. This was a film that DreamWorks made, kind of on the cheap. It was like maybe maybe $100 million, and it was gonna go. They were gonna put it directly on streaming, but they said, you know what? Let's put it in theaters right around the holidays.
We can keep going a couple more minutes.
And ended up doing $500 million in the theaters. This film was incredibly successful.
Yeah, I'm just going to throw it up here. Keep talking.
And again, critical drinker again. I had no interest in seeing this, and I'm like, okay, well, let me give this a watch. Again, great storytelling, many layers of stories. You got multiple stories in here trying to get this the wishing star for the last.
Yeah, I was shocked how much I liked this movie.
And you've got a voice cast. You got Florence Pugh as Goldilocks. I mean, Antonio Banderas and Selma Hayek. I could listen to them read the components on a shampoo bottle, and it sounds amazing. I believe her name, the one gal we liked in Secret Invasion, Olivia Wilde, I think her name is. She plays Mama Bear in this, and like Sammy said, this movie is easy to rewatch over and over and over again. You feel good at this film, and I loved it. Pops has just been on with a Gordon King talking about this film, and this was almost an accidental masterpiece of a film. This film is so good, and I'll let other folks talk about it now.
Yeah, I got nothing because I haven't seen it, so I can't speak to it.
But Sammy
I
was
want to see it.
saying something about this. Go.
I like the animation from the trailers and stuff.
Yeah.
I've been meaning, but with my current circumstances, seeing certain things are difficult. So
I think. Oh, I think I saw this. I'm getting mixed up.
I love the was it a wolf?
The wolf who plays death. Who plays death. Yeah.
Yeah, it might be something I can watch with my goddaughters.
For a cartoon movie, that was a threatening bad guy.
Yeah, and again, this is a animation film, so you would think for kids. So you would think for kids, but there's some very deep themes in this film. It is not just surface level goofiness. It is very, very well done. It's a very.
You know what the nice thing is? It's not
thank
Disney.
you. Well,
Yeah.
Not Disney. So let's see. We've rattled off a couple here. I would have said Dune, but the problem is Dune 2, because they're all connected. Dune 2 fucking shit the bed so hard. And we go back to the other problem, the underlying problem. Zendaya is fucking awful. I can't stand her. We talked about Nosferatu briefly. Like I said, I liked that movie from this time period. The butt attached to that is I do think it was a little less would have been better. And the old man, what is that character's name on The Simpsons? Mr. Burns. The Mr. Burns sex scene. The Mr. Burns sex scene is something no one asked for, no one wanted. And yet that there it was.
We are also forgetting a film that if not for our friend Chris Gore, none of us would have heard of this film, and that's RRR.
Yeah.
Phenomenal.
Which I still haven't seen.
What?
Yeah, I haven't seen that one either. Just
it is.
It didn't make it into the I got to see this now.
You've got pre-independent India. You got Ray Stevenson in one of his last roles, where he's the colonel, I guess, who is overseeing India on behalf of the empire, and you've got this brotherhood type of film of two guys who are really who are presented as enemies become friends, realize,
Okay.
and wonderful film. Of course, it is an Indian film, so that guy is so good in this film. And you've got, of course, you're going to get a big dance number, but it makes sense for the film and in the context. I mean, the color palette in this, it's big, it's bold, it's bright, and it is absolutely wonderful. It is long. It is long. It's about.
I love when out of nowhere they just break out into a gigantic dance scene. It's a cultural thing or whatever, you know.
It's about a 3-hour film, but absolutely wonderful.
No, I've heard good things. Obviously, Zach's did like a whole thing
with
on
Pops
this.
as well. Yeah, with Pops as well.
Yeah, I guess I have nothing bad to say here. I just have not seen it. So I know the visuals always looked very stunning in this. So what here, help me out, because I'm trying to think what other movies that are worth visiting from this film.
Oh, Zax.
What did Zach say?
It says I don't have time for
who's ready for Secret Invasion. Yeah, I know. Look,
we don't have time for Secret Invasion.
I spent a good 10 hours watching something I hated, Zach's. 10 hours I spent.
We have to watch the new season of The Last of Us. That's what we should.
Oh no, I'm not doing that to anybody. I didn't finish the season 2 at all.
I didn't either.
Yeah, that's what. I never even turned it on. I already because of the way the games went, I already knew I didn't care.
Yeah, exactly. No, they made a bad decision in the game, and they stuck with that bad decision.
The Acolyte was bad.
The Acolyte
was terrible.
We don't need to cover all the other horrible things we watched. We watched a lot.
I got another cartoon or animated movie.
Go for it.
The Wild Robot.
Oh yeah.
I was surprised.
My daughter liked that movie. She mentioned that.
Dude, my wife was
my middle daughter, the middle daughter
sobbing at the end of that movie.
Yeah.
That's what she said. She's like, oh. I'm like, fuck, honey, I don't know. What are you watching? What's wrong with your life?
I'm also like that too. My wife tries to sell me, and she's like, you should watch this movie. It made me cry. I was like, well, I don't want to watch that movie.
It's a sentient robot stranded on a abandoned or uninhabited island, and raises an orphan gosling. But it's funny. She talks to all the animals. Is able to communicate with them.
Yeah, it's super. It's really good.
So it's basically Predator Badlands.
Well,
that was fucking funny. No one got that joke.
No, I got it, but I'm saying it is if it was good.
Yeah, it would be if that was a good movie.
I actually saw that movie, so which I haven't seen this one because it was like free and I had time.
Yeah,
if you had time, I mean, this one's definitely worth your time for sure.
Yeah. Is this something that children would watch?
Yes.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
Okay. I have my goddaughters over every now and then, and I never know what to watch with them.
I mean, I'm an adult and I watched it. I thought it was good.
No. I don't give a fuck if adults watch it. That's what I'm saying. Would you do a child watch? A child, Jacob. Because I need something to watch with them that
would be a good family
age
movie.
Appropriate.
Good family movie.
Because we started watching the Indiana Jones movies. They were okay with that. They didn't scare them too much. So yeah, I'm always looking for something that works for that. So not the movie Sammy recommended. That would be inappropriate for children.
That will turn your goddaughter into a serial killer.
Okay, so not that one, but this one's okay. What else we got?
I got another one.
I got like 2 more minutes. What is it?
So, the pandemic happened, and I think a lot of people missed this movie because of the pandemic. And someone I trust told me in 2022 I'd like it. It's called Love and Monsters. Dylan O'Brien was the star. That
sounds really familiar to me. I think I've seen that.
That was fun.
Yeah. It was kind of a post-apocalyptic movie. but
Yes,
the
I
way-
have seen this movie. This
Yeah.
was a fun movie.
Yeah, it's very well written. Essentially, it starts out with people living in isolated colonies because giant mutant insects and crustaceans took over the earth.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it feels like a comic book movie. I don't know. I don't remember if it was based on something or not. And it's very like you really root for the characters in this. You know what I mean? Like he has a dog, and him and the dog are trying to travel from the one colony to another one with all the monsters, and they face real peril. And they're not going to kill the dog, and but there's real peril when they're being hunted by the monsters, and then they give sympathy to some of the monsters who aren't really evil, like some of the other monsters, they're giant predators and whatever. Like it's a really well done movie, and I was shocked at how much I enjoyed it.
Yep.
And I think a lot of people missed it because of the pandemic.
No, you're right. This is one I kind of wandered into. I would never have normally even watched this movie, but we were just
The guy who directed only directed like 2 movies, so it's like he's not very incredibly accomplished. I think Netflix did some of the release because of the pandemic and all that.
Mhm.
I think, like I said, Dylan O'Brien is like the most famous. Like you've seen Dylan O'Brien and other stuff. Like he was in the Teen Wolf TV show. He was in what the hell else was he in that people would have watched? You've seen him around in movies. He's not a big name actor, but he really nailed this role. So.
Yeah, and if you enjoy this like end of the world movies anyway, and monster movies, I mean it hits a lot of tropes and it does them well. And you're right, it's fun to watch as well. It's not a chore, and you're never like going, oh, I'm gonna hate myself for watching this movie tomorrow. That's a good one to bring up, Max. That's that's what I think just about everyone would enjoy. And and Joker, you're right. Yes. Frankenstein.
Real quick, we don't have to call them up. Late Night with the Devil, and then Gerard Butler's arguably best movie is called Plane. He was doing with Mike Calder, the dude who plays.
I've not seen that.
It's a really good action film with heroes who are not. Well, one hero who's not over the top. Like how Gerard Butler normally plays an over the top hero who's like a secret ninja Navy SEAL who happens to be a homemaker or whatever, and they kidnap his wife and he ninjas them. He's just a regular dude in this, and it's well done. So anyway, it's called Plane, Plane.
Yeah, Jason Statham put out a bunch of movies. They're all basically the same movie. You don't need to see any of them if you've ever seen a Jason Statham
Forget
movie.
the rest. Watch The Beekeeper.
I like The Beekeeper, but it was still a Jason Statham movie. I wouldn't say don't watch it, but it didn't do anything for me that any other Jason Statham movie hadn't done before.
It wasn't like Safe. His movie Safe is probably besides the very first Transporter, is my favorite.
I don't know that I have a favorite movie by him. I like him in other people's movies better than I like him in his own movies. The Italian Job, the remake of The Italian Job, I liked him in that. I liked him in The Expendables. I thought he was more fun in The Expendables. Yeah. I like him as part of an ensemble better than on his own. But it kind of is what it is.
I can't.
Yeah,
I
Late
can't
Night with
remember.
the Devil was good. That was unexpected. I really enjoyed Late Night with the Devil. It was weird. It had a really good vibe. They did a nice job with the hitting the era properly.
Yeah,
that was
strangely
cool.
Believable. Like you know that some of these knucklehead late night guys would say, it would be great to have a possessed person on my show. And
especially back then.
Interview them,
exactly. Yeah, definitely back then. Letterman definitely would have had the devil on if it was available.
What's that jerk who said Melania Trump?
Hey, Paul, who's our next guest? Our next guest is the devil, Dave. Oh, all right. Well, it's the devil, folks.
It sounded like Norm Macdonald when you did it.
A little bit.
I was just like, I can't remember which comedian brought it up, but he did like a Jason Statham impression, and it was like the best movie that he never did was like Jason Statham plays a librarian. He's like, I told you be quiet, and you're still fucking talking.
He delivers every line like I'm chronically annoyed.
Yeah, no. I'm
Yeah,
bold.
except, you know,
I
I
drive
can accept
fast.
that.
Well, he was an Olympic diver.
Good. I've seen the scripts. I would be too. Oy.
Yeah.
But there was we've hit on a lot of, I'd say a lot of stuff, but over 6 years, that wasn't a lot of stuff. And we didn't mention a few kind of one-offs, but I think we hit the big tickets
of the gems, right?
And even most of your smaller ticket items. Like I said, Wes Anderson had a couple, had other stuff out. There was a great movie called Wildcat that was Ethan Hawke directed. Maya Hawke is in it, about Flannery O'Connor. If you are a literary person, you know who Flannery O'Connor is, and you enjoy her, you would like that movie. But again, the small movie, which got, you know, about as much advertising as we get. So
right.
When we did Song of the Sea, that animated movie on the show, Cartoon Saloon, who did that movie, put a film out a couple years ago, adaptation of My Father's Dragon. So there's another animated movie you could add to your things to check out.
No, and that Song of the Sea was really enjoyable, and I keep seeing things really that look like I'm like I wonder if that's related to this or if it's the same studio or whatever, because that was an incredibly enjoyable movie.
They've done five or six. It's Wolfwalkers, Secret of the Kells, Song of the Sea, The Bread Maker, which is a very sad story, and My Father's Dragon. They've done 5 animated movies. The first 3 are based on Irish folklore. Then there's The Bread Maker, which is essentially based on life in Afghanistan. Under the Taliban.
Is it Bread Maker or Bread Winner?
The Bread Winner. I'm sorry, The Bread Winner.
Okay, yeah, I've seen that movie. Yeah, you're
very
right.
Sad, very sad. And then My Father's Dragon, based on the children's book.
So I've seen none of those, but
no,
I
believe
believe
the
song,
really the Song of the Sea. We went over that movie.
Yes,
is really good.
Yeah.
And no, Stephen, I am not familiar with this at all. But I don't want you talking anime stuff either. This sounds like it could be close to anime or anime adjacent, and so I can't. I got nothing there, my friend. And with that, though, I think we're gonna roll out of here. So hopefully you got some of the movies that you didn't expect to hear, or maybe movies you haven't seen, like The Menu. I want to see The Menu now. That looks like something that everyone in my house will not hate me for saying, "Hey, can we watch this?" Unlike some of the movies that I bring forward, and that does not go well. That does not go well for me. They're gonna have to watch Chud in a couple days, so I've got to get in as many good graces as I can before that happens.
There's two more movies. Just real quick, you don't have to look them up. Nobody and Boss Level. Those are both really good movies.
Does Chud have the raw sexual magnetism of one Albert Finney, though?
Actually, it comes very close. The dad from that they leave the kid alone and he almost dies over the holidays movie, Home Alone.
Home Alone.
The dad from Home Alone is the protagonist of the movie.
Oh, interesting.
So get your head around that, folks. Oh, it also has the first
cast than you think.
What? Oh, it does. No, it's what I was saying. It's got Daniel Stern. Daniel Stern, who was also in Home Alone, is the wet bandit, is also in this movie, and it's just weird. It's like, really? Because I don't remember him being in it. And I read the credits. I'm like, oh yeah, Daniel Stern's in this. So
Michael O'Hara, who played Commander Sinclair in 5, is in that.
Oh, bye, Babs. Don't worry, Babs. We're all getting out of here too. Remember,
John Goodman is in it.
About Chud.
John Goodman.
Yep, the cast of you're going to see people.
Yeah,
all
it's his
over
first on screen, or one of his first on screens. I don't even know if he got credited for it.
You're like that guy and that guy and that guy. You'll be making
just in that. Yeah, that.
Well,
guy.
you know, everyone's got to start somewhere.
Everyone starts somewhere. Yep.
And that somewhere was Chud.
Mm.
So maybe Sammy will be over his parvo, and we'll. It should be
not
an interesting
Chugs.
show. So
not Chugs, Frank.
What
Chud?
What's Chud? I don't want to see that. Whatever that is, I don't want to see it.
What's the wife from Home Improvement is in it?
Wilson?
The wife, not the dude.
No.
She plays Tim Allen's wife in like 3 of his TV shows.
Okay.
So anyway, next week is Chud. It should be fun. I'm trying to get the B-roll stage folks over for that, Adam and Babs, because I think it will be a lot of fun if they are here. So that's it. I don't know what the fuck we're doing after that. So I'm taking this literally week by week. So thanks to everyone who were hanging out tonight over on YouTube and on X, and thanks to the chat, and of course to our panel for bringing up such great movie choices. We'll go around and talk about what we got coming up. Oh, and Jacob, thanks for having me on for X-Files this week. That was a lot of fun.
Yeah.
2 really good episodes, but it was basically one long episode. So it worked out really well. That's such a good one.
Yeah, it was a good one.
So Shield, what do you got coming up there, brother?
So on Tuesday of next week at 5 Pacific Standard Time, I'll be on Jacob Ironside's channel. Well, we will be going over the classic Western movie Shane.
Shane, come back, Shane.
So I have not seen the full movie. I've only seen
What?
bits and pieces. Yeah, I just
I've never
got
seen it.
around.
Turn in your card, Shield Wall. Turn in your card.
Yeah. So I'm gonna watch that. And I always knew that it was a good movie, supposedly. Although I also heard that Chicago was a good musical and Les Miserable was a good musical.
Well, they were a good band.
And Cats was fun. And
Fuck Cats.
yeah, exactly.
Fuck Cats.
Cats is got good music and dancing, but it is
Cats
weird.
was a
Don't-
great
Tangent alert,
opportunity
tangent
for
alert.
wearing skin-tight uniforms.
Yeah. It's better to see it live. The theatrical stuff is all garbage. It's live, at least you get to see hot chicks running around. So
Yeah. Sometimes they don't translate over well.
yeah. Although I don't know about a modern. It's been a while since I've seen it on stage, so who knows? They have like 400.
One of my
walking around
favorite things to accidentally do was we'd finished up band practice, so me and Matt, the drummer, were probably a little bit drunk. And we wandered in, and Mrs. of the Empire was watching the Hugh Jackman led Les Mis. And so all I did for the remainder of the time was I'd sing something from Les Mis and then do, "Ah!" And she'd like, "Stop it. Just stop it. You're ruining the movie." But it made it a lot more fun as Wolverine as Jean Valjean.
Yeah, it just that whole plot is, I don't know. It was written a long time ago. Who knows? But anyway, so I'll be seeing Shane, and then next Thursday I'll be on this channel, 5 Pacific Standard Time. We'll be going over the classic Chud.
Yes.
Carnivorous humanoid underground dwellers is what Chud stands for. So, or I guess you voted for Trump, one of the two.
Yeah,
So-
that's it's adopted a new meaning.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord, I'm so tired. Shield. Fuck, we just talked to Shield. Roman. Joker, who is nothing like Shield. They're very different people.
Very different people. This Saturday, a half an hour after the WWE's premium live event, Backlash, a half hour after that show goes off the air, I will be live streaming with friend of the channel, Left Eye Ego. We will be giving our initial gut reaction and giving a review of that medium live event. I will also be having regular content. And again, of always, Wednesday night is overbooked with Matt, Ego, the Duke Devil 95, music done by Kevin Dempsey, the Drunk Poet, artwork for my thumbnails, the logo, all done by Mr. Jacob Ironside here. It's a team effort. 9 subscribers away from 800. So if you have any wrestling fans,
baby. Nice.
So if you have any wrestling fans, friends who even are interested in that, send them my way, please, and watch the stuff. So that's what I got going. And then back here for Chud.
Again, things you just don't think you're going to say. Matt, my friend Matt, what do you have next week, sir? What do you think?
So I'll be on Wednesday night
think's
overbooked as JV and I and Brad and Larry try to educate Ego at the what professional wrestling before 2015,
True story.
and help him come down from meatitis, which he has a nasty infection case of, you know.
Yeah.
And we talk about the aftermath of Backlash on Wednesday, which hopefully will be better than the aftermath of WrestleMania.
At least night one, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, honestly, WrestleMania was downhill after the first match on night 2. But that being said, so that's that. Next week we'll be reviewing. I haven't seen Chud since 1997 or so. So that's what, 20 years ago now, give or take. Like,
right.
That's how long it's been since I've seen. And usually I watch like classic movies like this once every 5 years just to like see. Well, like there are like 15 other movies like this, like I could think of.
What I'm worrying, Matt, is that much like Wolfen and The Keep, this is going to fall into. Man, I remember that movie being better than it was. But it's Chud, so I don't know if it can.
It is definitely in that category.
You know what
why we have to do it.
No.
This movie reminds me, if you ever remember the first Troll movie, how kind of over the top the actors were because they knew it sucked.
Right.
It's
gonna. But see, here's the thing: it's gonna be on the Wolfen meter, but. You know,
but we know it's going to be on the Wolfen meter. Right. That's the difference.
We're not selling this as like, man, The Keep.
Just think of the memes. Just think of the memes.
Better because look at the cast.
Yes.
The problem with the Wolfen meter is I can name 100 films worse than Wolfen. You know, I mean, Highlander 2, Highlander 4, Highlander 5.
That's why we have the meter, because we're not saying Wolfen is the bare bottom. Wolfen is
they can get worse. That is our that's our
Crow 5, you know, like Omen 4.
You say Crow or
Wolfen is the bar, okay?
Yeah, Wolfen is the 0 on the scale.
Yeah, it's our true north.
Well, then Highlander the Source is the -1 of events.
Yes, exactly.
Those were definitely.
I've never seen it, and I can tell you my expectations are not high. This is
if you go into Chud expecting to have fun with a really bad movie, you'll enjoy it.
Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. But I was like, this is a movie that I have walked past in Blockbuster my entire life.
Yeah, definitely.
Where I was just like, probably not next time either.
There was a kid I went to high school with, whose name I'm not going to mention. He was, I hope he's not watching. It's unlikely. He wasn't. Let's just say he was not the brightest bulb.
If you're watching, Roman doesn't mean any of it.
No, none. But he was fascinated with this movie Chud, so his nickname in high school became Chud. It was so sad. It was like, oh no.
Roman is worse than that, Roman.
He's putting on lipstick right now. He's making the list, and
maybe we should save all this. Maybe we should save all this till next week.
You're right. Because we could go on.
I'll save this. This is a good one.
It's gonna be fun. So you got to be here for us.
I totally forgot about the Octagon.
Oh, fucking
the Octagon thing.
I can't be.
Don't bring that movie up again.
Sorry, I try, folks. I try. I'm thinking of Parvo. What do you got else coming? It's falling apart.
I might have cut Parvo.
Shane coming up
from Sammy.
What else do you have? What else in the future of Jacob Ironside? Who's in Shane? I don't even know. It's a Western. I know that. I don't know anything about this movie.
Lad something and I can't remember. If you've watched old movies, you'll recognize people. Okay. But anyway, I might be doing something with the Potato Crew this Saturday. Of course, Shane, and then I'll be here next week for Chud. You Chud head.
Chud. It just sells itself. Sammy, three-peat, our lad. What do you have coming up, youngster?
If I survive my bout with Parvo, I will get a milk bone, and then
Oh my God, Sammy! You
Who's
gotta
a good
watch the
dog?
video of the chick who thinks she's a dog. And get
oh,
the
I've
video
seen
of
that
dog.
shit.
Who's a good Sammy?
Oh,
Who's a good
yeah.
Oh,
I've
God.
seen that
Oh,
shit.
Oh God!
I
Oh.
also seen the one where the girl like thinks she's a Ninja Turtle and her parents are like super
gosh.
embarrassed. But I have lights, camera, citation tomorrow. No cave cast Saturday. I have band practice. You know, because we had to reschedule because you know it's Mother's Day. And then I guess I'm fucking watching Chud. I like I said, my expectation.
You won't regret it.
No,
I think I might. You never know.
I'm just not expecting Citizen Kane. Let's just say that.
No, definitely.
Citizen Chud.
Now
Yeah,
that movie is
no,
not
but-
good either.
but
I don't
keep in
feel
mind,
like
like
it's a bad
I
movie.
also have like Basket Case on Blu-ray, so like
There
I'm,
you
you
go.
know.
Yeah, so yeah, you'll be fine. And Orson Welles as Chud.
The Chud.
I hunger.
Oh, my.
I'm sorry, folks.
Actually, around the time Chud was being filmed, Orson Welles was filming his last role as Unicron.
Yeah.
Alright.
in
It's
Transformers.
not connected though.
Okay.
Nope. Just a little factoid that people might find curious. Cool.
Oh, Lord. Well, it was. Look, folks. Hopefully, you got some good movies out of tonight. If not, hopefully, you at least laughed. So that's always the goal here at Of the Empire. So again, next week we are doing Chud, which you probably caught by now. In a little self promotion on the other side of the house, I've got the link for my band Omni Addicts in the description of the show. And we had a really great show last weekend, and the full video for that is, and I broke it up in parts. If you just want to do parts as well, are on the channel. So please check that out. So thanks again to everyone for hanging out with us. This was an awful lot of fun. I think it was actually funnier than it should have been, and a lot of that had to do with Sandy Parvo, but that's okay.
Yes.
That's the team. So. Again, thanks to everyone over on X and YouTube. And that's kind of it, folks. Hang out with us next week for Chud. And until that time, be kind.
Toodle.